Hello, my name is Nelson Cabranina, and I'm going to talk about Uni 15 to Uni 19. This is for the test 20%. English technical, okay. Uni 15. According with this document, this book, I decide that there should be better strategies in the government in which it allows to offer bonds for cake without affecting the national economy, where banks have had to take into account a series of aspects that have generated the increase in prices in reference to the last periods, where if new ways are sought for the realization of measures, it produces a better execution of measures that increase the level of profitability of organization in favor of meetings that the needs of the markets have to put in on bonds to be acceptable to the public for the business. A business plan involves a series of internal plan for each activity of our organization. For intents includes marketing plan, sometimes include production plan, logistics plan, financial plans, and human resources plan to this main area to be a better. The business plan can be simple or complex. More often depends what is the focus, what is the objective, what kind of business in the commercial, logistical, economic, and productive part. Financial analysis is what allows accounting to be useful when making decisions. If accounting is not read properly, simple does not say anything unless for a manager who knows about accounting. The financial analysis is essential for accounting to reveal the most important objective for which it was conceived to serve, basis for decision making to be to work. Competitive determines the success or failure of companies. For a company to survive in any competitive market, it must outperform its competitors, and for this is absolutely necessary that it create and develop a sustainable competitive advantage. According with the unit system, talking about bonds, it is the amount of money that the holder of bond will obtain after maturity, after pass all process to the beginning. A newly issued bond is usually sold at face value. Corporate bonds typically have a face value of 1,000, but this amount can be much higher in the case of sovereign bonds. What confuses many people is that the face value is not the price of the bond, because the price of the bond depends on fluctuates basis of number of variables is gonna work with this kind of business. When a bond trades at a price above face value, it is said to be the sale of right commodity. When a bond sells below face value, it is said to be selling at a discount. According with the Unit 17, there have been many actions that search value on the increase in bonds in company, since they involve series of provisions that add value based on attributing new powers that increase the capacity of organization by virtue of promoting a best range over capacity. However, the increase in foreign exchange is an indicator that has promoted a sustainable development of the markets due the sustainable impact on their development. These are attributions have had a different impact on the exercise on granting better development of the activities related with the providing better scope on the level of activity in the foreign exchange market in the whole world depends with who they want to make market exchange where the participation of AdSense Dominicans has improved the level of activity by virtue of better market presence. Continues in many economists argue there is theory impossible to regularly outperform the stock market, as all available information is already factored into a company share this price. So, analyzing companies' finances or try to discover or predict patterns for these price movements is what was sustained. According with this read, these have witnessed a sustainable activity of the mentality of the people because they have ideally influenced in the executions of pressures and provisions that have shown that people have better development of the presence, moving currencies by virtue of generating better value. In the financial industry, city boys about talking, young persons, young boys, says that the Joe is a stage of which many people are very immature and which this type of people that are employed at finance many risks they represent had to lever competitive opposite to others company and which they must show favorable behavior for the company. What is mean? Mean the young people has too many competitive and they have to show how they degree like this position on the company. This is why they say favorable behavior in the company. According to the Unit 18, competitive refers to the consumer who choose different products in the presence of the added value to each product chose. Each of these strategies serves the necessary condition to plan actions that serves as support and that promotes a sustainable growth on the organization. They believe at the moment the hedge funds don't good enough to ensure that retail investors will be aware of risk, what they are getting involved with in this kind of business. According with the Unit 19, every company must carry an accounting process about adjustments, changes, switchings in the sizes, the prices, on these making decisions, like they made emphasis in place on the financial position of the accounting cycle and financial reasons which are responsible for the strengths and weak business. They shows that is a weak business depend how responsible is the strangers and trends that the focus attention on the aspects required by financial analysis. Also, it is of utmost importance to emphasize the contributions of the partners as in the form of payment of the suppliers. That is what is gonna help us to maturity in our business after beginning. Thank you.